Hi everyone, welcome back to Nina's Chelsea Corner. Welcome to my channel if you're new around here. I hope you're all having a good day. I am back with another match review. Chelsea beat Crystal Palace 3-1 away at Selhurst Park. In no means a pretty performance, but a result we needed. And you know what, guys? It's time we just take it for what it is. It's been an inconsistent season. Standards have dropped at Chelsea, so right now we're after results more than ever. And considering the run that we have coming up, it's not exactly like we're promised points in those next few games. You know, Man City away at the Etihad is going to be difficult. I don't see us picking up a result there at all, to be completely honest. So at least we can say that, yeah, we beat Palace 3-1, obviously 2 in a row now with Villa. And guys, like I said, it's inconsistency for this young team, so you got to take it for what it is. So I'm not moaning too much about the performance, but we will delve into that. Before we do though, please make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Hit that like button if you enjoy this video, if you're happy that Chelsea won, or yeah, you just feel like it, just hit that like button. Thank you, much appreciated. But guys, the way we set up, very similar to how we did against Aston Villa. Obviously a forced change in the back line because of Badia Shields injury, so Thiago Silva came straight back in there. And to be fair, it was no surprise to me to see Nkunku not starting, because I think he's not risking him too much. We've got very important games coming up, and Pochettino is going to want Nkunku fully fit, available, starting those big games that we have. Coming. I think he's learnt a lesson, and I don't think he's gonna, rush a player too quickly back from injury. So regardless of how important and precious Nkunku is to our team right now, yeah, he wasn't taking any risks there. But that first half, guys, was absolutely horrific to watch. One, that it was boring. First 20 minutes, nothing happened. And two, we were just, passing the ball around with just no intent, really. It was freestyling. I tweeted, at half time, that Chelsea just seemed to be freestyling games. That's why we've been so inconsistent with results, and that's why you never know what you're getting with this Chelsea team, because sometimes we know what we're doing and sometimes we don't. And I think when you can look at a game and say it was a game of two halves, that reinforces that there really isn't much of a plan going on here. We've had so many games this season where you have a good first half or a good second half, but never really a full consistent 90. So that exactly tells you that there is no consistency really with this Chelsea team and what we're doing on and off the ball. So so what if you're in control, 80% possession, meaning nothing? Crystal Palace still had more shots than us, and when we did finally get a shot off, it wasn't even on target. So really, really poor, really poor. What were we doing? I couldn't tell you. Moving forward, no intent. Passes were just sloppy. Players didn't really know what was happening, and Palace were having a good go at us. By the way, a depleted Palace side, we said, because missing Elise, missing Eze, missing Mark Gehi. That didn't really cause any problems for them in the first half, because they had chances that they could have scored, and then they did. What a goal. I think Caicedo and Madueke sort of split the blame there with that. I mean, they struggled to clear it. What were they doing? Just faffing around with it. It was initially cleared, I think, by Thiago Silva, and then, it was just messed up collectively. So punished, and rightfully so. So that completely changed the game, We were rightfully fuming, because how many games are we in control but we're punished? So there I am thinking, we're away, we're 1-0 down. How do we get any result? How do we get anything from this game? Because one thing that Chelsea has struggled to do is level a game, and another thing that's been quite near to impossible is coming back from behind. But we did in the end. It wasn't pretty, but I think it did help that Palace just sort of, shut down really in the second half. They didn't offer much. I wouldn't say we completely really transformed, but I think the second half, getting the goal early by Conor Gallagher, really just switched things up a little bit, because that is an immediate response there. You're level, there's kind of there's 3 points available there to take now. They're a lot more realistic, but what are we doing really? Changes were made. I like that Pochettino made changes promptly, didn't waste any time. When something clearly visibly is just not working on the pitch, you have to make some change. So obviously Nkunku came on, and I think he didn't particularly ease into the game like instantly. I think he struggled a little bit, but again, I think he does become a little bit too isolated at times. Sterling obviously came on, which questionable, you know. I thought someone maybe like Mudryk with his pace would have been more effective, but you know what, guys, right now you can't really argue one over the other. I don't think, you know, they've both equally shown that they are, yeah, unreliable at times, and maybe Sterling has one up on Mudryk because he's got the numbers there, you know. Regardless of the performances, he's still got G&A to back, yeah, justify at least for Poch starting or coming on as a super sub. But again, I think it's one of those cases where Sterling will be starting the next games. He's going to start against City, he's going to start in the cup final, and I think again it's one of those cases where he's just rested Sterling a little bit just to make sure that he is full max, you know, full potential there. But he equally had an opportunity to score and he kind of got it stuck in his feet and didn't really do anything with it. But again, another opportunity there to score. And guys, unheard of in injury time, 2 goals in successive, like what, 4 minutes apart. Absolutely great. I mean, the away fans were obviously going mental. You saw the players literally pour into the away end and it was absolute limbs. It's what you love to see. And, you know, I heard a lot of Chelsea fans that went to the game say, yeah, you know, the performance was rubbish, but there is a lot to like with these group of players. You know, you do see that they do care, they do want it, they do want to prove themselves, they love, you know, scoring and sort of, yeah, making the fans happy, even if it is in sort of certain glimpses of a game or at certain moments. They still do want to really, yeah, trust and sort of earn the fans' trust over. So you can see that they care. Conor Gallagher, obviously former club, what a goal. I mean, I literally said, like, before the game, I said, I can see a 2-1 happening because that was my prediction initially, but I see Conor Gallagher getting a winner just like he did at Selhurst Park, you know, a year and a half ago. And it was great, obviously. He celebrated that. It was Graham Potter's first game in charge as well, I think, which is like just crazy to think how much has changed since then. But yeah, Conor Gallagher, 2 great finishes from him in that second half, and fair play to him. That's now 2 consecutive games he's scored, and I think again it has meant so much to him because he has been so good, he's been consistent, but obviously the goals at times he's been a bit fearful, a bit hesitant to take the shot, but you know, he has in the last 2 games. We've seen that he has taken that shot and he's got some power to it as well, so fair play Gallagher. And then what a great counter as well just shortly after. It was great to see that even though we'd basically got the job done for 2-1, there was still so much intensity in that last counter attack to really see something through. Cole Palmer obviously driving the ball. I trust him so much when he's got the ball at his feet, you know, very difficult to dispossess. But Enzo Fernandez's run, guys, down the left flank, he sprinted, literally sprinted from our own box right down to Palace's box to receive the ball, and he didn't rush, he didn't try and get a shot off straight away. He was very cool, calm and collected, timed it perfectly, put it away, 3-1, job done. So yeah, great to see that result. Performance wasn't great, but guys, come on, how many performances have we said have been positive sort of towards the end of last year and we've gotten nothing out those games? So it's time to sort of replicate Man United's style, you know, win, ugly or pretty, just win, get some results. We need it. Like I said, we're not exactly spoiled with games that we can easily pick up points from. Man City's going to be difficult, then you've got Liverpool, then you've got to play, you know, your Brentfords, your Newcastles again, your Arsenal. So in no means is it going to be easy, and the hardest thing is you can't really predict what's to come, guys. It could literally be anything. You just got to rock up on the day and see what you can expect. But yeah, guys, let me know in the comments down below who your man of the match is. I know maybe you could argue a couple players. Oh, I also want to shout out Malo Gusto because I thought he was really good. That's, you know, how many assists he's got now in the Premier League, proving that he can be very equally involved in build-up. He's good defensively as well. So you're looking at a very reliable player in him. I just hope he stays fit. I hope he continues on like that, but a very effective player to have in the team. So take a bow, Gusto. Really good performance. But yeah, obviously look forward to Man City away. So I'll be going live soon, guys, so stay tuned for that because I know you guys enjoy the live shows, but I'll be making more of those this week, so stay tuned for that. Hit the like button if you haven't done so already. Make sure you're subscribed. I'm on the way to 4K, so if you help me out with that, I'd be massively appreciative. Have a good day, guys. Thank you so much for watching.